Knicks fans, but it's also a very big day for fans of the Albuquerque Isotopes as they take on the El Paso Chihuahuas in Albuquerque, New Mexico, our fifth stop in our 50 States in 50 Days tour. But what exactly is an isotope, and what exactly did their nickname come from? I caught up with two players, Sean Bouchard and Aaron Shunk, to find it all out.
To the best of my knowledge, there was an episode in The Simpsons where the baseball team was the Springfield Isotopes, and they were moving. They were moving away from Springfield, and Homer got really freaked out, didn't like it, and in real life, Albuquerque, the city, found out, and so when the new team was coming in, they had a poll in the newspaper and put out, who do you want to be the new name for the team that was here, formerly known as the Dukes, so that was one of the options. And you know, the Isotopes, because of the show and how fun it was, a lot of people loved it, and so it ended up winning by a good margin.
Do you know what an isotope is?
Don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's a baseball player from Albuquerque.
Since there is the fictional isotopes and the real isotopes, I'm going to quiz you.
Yeah.
So you guys tell me which team these fun facts belong to, okay? This team once played a game that lasted 5 hours and 35 minutes. It was 14 innings.
That sounds like a game the real Isotopes would have played.
It was in 2017 versus the Chihuahuas.
El Paso, we're playing them tonight.
Matchup tonight.
Exactly. Joe Simpson once played on this team.
That's got to be real then, right?
I'm going real.
It was real. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then
Very
finally,
cool. Good player.
The name of the stadium is Isotope Stadium.
That is fake.
Rio Grande Union. So it's got to be Springfield.
Springfield.
There you go. Stadium is unique, one, just for the elevation. I want to say we're about 6,000 feet up, which is well above a mile. So that's a unique aspect of it. Obviously a little hard to breathe, hard to catch your breath.
Part of the elevation aspect is, like we talked about, there have been some long games here. It's a good place to hit. It's a challenge for the pitchers, so it kind of tests everybody. It's a big park, and the city really kind of comes and stands behind us, so it's a fun place to play.
I like that you said the city stands behind you guys, because there's going to be about 10,000 people here for the game. What is it like having fans support you guys so much?
It's been awesome. I want to say we've led, maybe for a few years, minor league baseball in attendance, which has been so much fun. The energy here is amazing. The overall sports aspect that we have here in Albuquerque is a lot of fun, and hopefully we bring as much entertainment and energy to the fans that they do for us.
Are you guys going to have a 5 hour and 35 minute game against the Chihuahuas?
I hope not.
So do I. Well, good luck, guys.
If it means we're on offense, then we'll take
That's
it.
true.
It means
That's
we
true.
win, whatever it takes.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's been so fun out here in Albuquerque. They've given me gifts, and one of those gifts is the fact that I get to throw out the first pitch of the game. It already happened, you guys, and I am an athlete. That's all I have to say, Amina. Don't anybody question me. Everybody was making me very nervous, but again, I am an athlete. As you know, I got to throw out the first pitch for the Isotopes game that's going on right behind me. And a lot of people were making me very nervous about this. I was like, hello, I played Division I volleyball. I used my arm and my shoulder. So I just want to get your thoughts on my first pitch. How does it look to you?
Well, straight up, first of all, you already are better than Stephen A. Stephen A couldn't even get it to home plate. So I'm just saying, right? You made it all the way to home plate. And I see that volleyball arm, you're getting up over the top, like all about it. We'll get you a little four-seam action, and you'll be set.
Okay, so here's the thing, too. I could have stood on the mound, and I feel like it would have been a perfect pitch, but they were telling me to stand in front of it. You guys need to believe in me a little bit more like Jess Mendoza does.
I do. I got
Thanks
you,
so
girl.
much, Jess. I feel like I am. I could have been drafted. Yeah, I could totally be drafted, possibly, in the draft. We'll see. Thank you so much, Jess. Good talking to you. I am now in a hot air balloon basket. We are very much on the ground alongside Julie Morgus-Baca, the executive director for the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. So it's a big deal that we're here. Very excited to learn a little bit more about the Fiesta. What can you tell us? What do we need to know?
What you need to know is it's October 4th through the 12th. We are welcoming the world to Balloon Fiesta, and it is a spectacular event. It's an event that you cannot miss, so we hope you join us.
So one of the first things that people told me when I was coming to Albuquerque, they said you absolutely have to get in a hot air balloon. Why is it so important to this community?
Because that's who we are. It's our signature event. We're so proud of it. And talking about riding on a balloon, if you haven't done it before, it's beautiful. It's like the most serene, calming feeling that you have up in the air. And then you witness all the beautiful balloons that are up with you, all different colors. It's spectacular.
You were telling me how many balloons are usually out there. What did you say? How many?
So we're looking at this year, we're at 555 balloons. And what happens is they go up in waves. So can you imagine being somewhere where you look at all these balloons with the landscape of turquoise skies?
Oh, yeah.
500 balloons. And we also have special shapes. So there's over 100.
Yeah.
We're looking at an Elvis balloon, a cow balloon. There's even Jesus. There's always a pig, you know, about pigs flying. So a flying pig. So all kinds of amazing special shapes. And I want to give a shout out to our amazing pilots because they're the show. They're the people that make this happen.
I love that. Do you have a favorite balloon at all?
I have lots of favorite balloons.
All of them are her favorite. All right, Julie, so I was told that in order to go up, since we're on the ground, but we're not going up, but this is how they typically do it. You have to... I could be a pilot.
You could be. You could be.
Maybe. They do not want me flying one of these hot air balloons. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't actually physically fly the hot air balloon. You couldn't see the fire in that shot. It went literally so stinking high. By the way, Isotopes currently up 4-2, top of the third inning. So it's a really great game out here. And I learned a lot about the food so far. I haven't technically tried it yet. I'm very excited to try it. Green chili, they put it on everything. I'm going to try it on pizza a little bit later in the show.
And Christine, I was really hoping that you were going to actually get up in the air in the hot air balloon. That's usually the whole point, girl. That's
absolutely
the whole point.
not. No.
All right, Christine, thanks so much.